5 seconds to go. Start. There are some fundamental rights which are specifically granted against non-state actors. Stop. Article 15(2)(a) access to shops, public restaurants, hotels and place of public entertainment, Article 17 untouchability, Article 23 forced labor and Article 24 prohibition of employment of children in factories, mines, etc., are rights which are enforceable against private citizens also. Stop. Some aspects of Article 21, such as the right to clean environment, have been enforced against private parties as well. Stop. The state is also under a constitutional duty to ensure that the rights of its citizens are not violated even by non-state actors and ensure an environment where each right can be exercised without fear of undue encroachment. Stop. In People's Union for Democratic Rights versus Union of India, while rejecting the contention of the state that it was the obligation of the private party, that is, the contractor to follow the mandate of Article 24 of the Constitution and the relevant laws, it was clarified that the primary obligation to protect fundamental rights was that of the state, even in the absence of an effective legislation. Stop. Interim compensation was awarded, holding that fundamental rights under Article 21 can be enforced even against private bodies and individuals. Stop. Public law remedy has been repeatedly resorted to even against non-state actors when their acts have violated the fundamental rights of other citizens. Stop. Award of damages against non-state actors for violation of the right to clean environment under Article 21 was laid down in MC Mehta versus Kamalnath. Stop. Similarly, the majority and concurring opinion in Justice K.S. Putaswamy versus Union of India, while elaborating on the duty of the state and non-state actors to protect the rights of citizens, pointed out that recognition and enforcement of claims qua non-state actors may require legislative intervention. Stop. However, when it comes to Article 19, a constitution bench in PD Samdasani versus Central Bank of India Limited, has held it to be inapplicable against private persons. Stop. Para. Fundamental rights of citizens enshrined in the Constitution are not only negative rights against the state but also constitute a positive obligation on the state to protect those rights. Stop. The Constitution Bench in State of West Bengal versus Committee for Protection of Democratic Rights, West Bengal, while upholding the power of the Constitutional Court to transfer an investigation to the CBI without the consent of the concerned state, emphasized the duty of the state to conduct a fair investigation, which is a fundamental right of the victim under Article 21. Stop. The majority judgment in Justice K.S. Putaswamy Supra, defines the positive obligation of the state to ensure the meaningful exercise of the right of privacy, this court has categorically laid down that the state cannot plead its inability to protect the fundamental rights of the citizens. Stop. Section 6(1) of the Cinematograph Act, 1952, which granted the central government, the power to review the decision of the quasi-judicial tribunal under the Act, was sought to be defended on the ground of law and order. Stop. The contention was rejected, holding that it was the duty of the government to ensure law and order. Stop.